Hey guys, it's Angelo, and in order to prepare you for patch 7.1.5, I'm here today to bring you some brand new Shadow Priest game tips. It's been a while since I had uploaded one of these, and I figured, after receiving many questions concerning Priest insights, I'd go ahead and share some more with you. Please keep in mind that the things I say or believe can help you improve are by no means mandatory, and some of these things and ideas may not suit the playstyle you personally enjoy. I've been playing this priest for a very long time, and many of the things I do simply take practice. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Now without any further ado though, my friends, let's go right ahead and have a look. Surrender to Madness can be an insanely powerful tool in Mythic Plus dungeons, and this will most likely not change in the upcoming patch despite the nerfs to the talent. Surrender to Madness can be used in more than one way. To burn down a boss without using a Bloodlust or a Heroism, or to deal with big pulls quickly. Or, if you're practiced enough for it, to chain both of these things together. Here for example, you can see me using Surrender to Madness before we pull Dark Rule the Underking, basically charging it up on the trash pack before the boss. This means we can easily kill this boss without our Heroism, which was on cooldown because we had used it on the previous boss for this exact reasoning. On the contrary, I do the exact opposite here in Darkheart Thicket. I use Surrender at the first boss, push him down, and then take my final moments of madness with me to the next pack. This helps getting them down really fast, and our monk can res me while the rest of the group gets to the next pack, losing virtually no time. Next up we have positioning. Your positioning as a Shadow Priest is essential to maximize your DPS. When multi-dotting, position yourself in a way that makes it easy for you to maintain your dots on both targets or even 3 or 4. Having your back turned on one of your targets will only make things unnecessarily hard on you, and can be completely avoided in most cases. I have stressed this before, but mouse over macros or focus target macros will make these things easier on you once more, as this allows you to cleave onto any target without having to switch over fully. Here, for example, I position myself relatively centered of the room in order to maintain my dots on both Himdall and Herja, and also use this position to spread my dots onto the rune bearers without having to twist and turn my camera too much. I would also advise you not to backpedal, as this can actually do more damage to your positioning than good. And please, don't be this guy. This ties in directly with positioning, but planning ahead deserves its own talk. If you want to be the best at what you do, planning ahead is simply a must. A lot of this will come easy to you with practice, but during progression rating, or in any scenario that is new to you, planning ahead can become a difficult task. Use your Void Torrent too late in the middle of a fight, and it may not be off cooldown for the perfect Surrender to Madness opener. Use your Dispersion too quickly or when panicking, and you may not have it ready to stop your Insanity Drain when needed. Use your Power Infusion too aggressively, and it may not be ready or rather still on cooldown when you need it at high Void Form stacks. You see, all these factors come into play for you, and you need to make a careful and thorough decision when encountering these problems. Here is what I usually do. Figure out how long the boss fight typically takes. This can be done via looking at logs, asking experienced friends, or having weak auras that display the estimated time of encounter completion to you. Use these timers to make a rough estimate of when you will use certain cooldowns in a fight, and try sticking to them. Should you have planned poorly, you will learn from your mistakes and can revise your plan accordingly. Should you have planned properly, then your cooldowns and timers should turn out fine, leaving you with the desired and hopefully clean boss kill. Last, but certainly not least, we have practice. Shadow Priests, more than almost any other class in the game, require practice to reach their high skill cap. If you're playing WoW, take 5 minutes out of your daily activities and go stand next to a boss dummy in your order hall, or in Storm Shield, or any major capital, whichever you want to go to. Think of something you want to improve on. Surrender to Madness uptime, execute uptime, multi-dotting, 3 Void Torrents during your Void form, whatever you think you'd want to master next. Do some research, figure out what other players do that you may want to try out. Take off your gear for example, and try reaching 100 stacks of Void form or even a 3rd Void Torrent with a low amount of haste and crit to add some challenge. or try and see how long you can stay in void form without surrendering to madness. There's so many things you can do, and if you want to practice even further, join a pug group whenever you have time, and try out new things. I, for example, always join a normal or heroic group, as they are easy to get into with my mythic achievements and offer a lot of room for error in form of trying out new things. If you're a heroic raider, do the same in normal mode only, and if you're somebody who logs on maybe once or twice a week, challenge yourselves while doing world bosses or while questing. And that concludes this episode's game tips. As always, I hope you have learned something valuable from this video, and hope that you can use these insights to further improve your gameplay. Ultimately, World of Warcraft should be fun no matter how you play it, but trying to improve and becoming better at what you do is what makes this game the most fun in my personal opinion. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you want to see me discuss some more game tips, or if you have anything specifically in mind you'd want me to address. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or share it with your friends, and if you want to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe. Now, have a good one everybody, and I will see you all in the next one.
Lifetime in repeat.